Alright, so today I want to literally just sit down and not rant, well, kind of vent. You know, this channel isn't always about the up. I hate channels that make everything seem like everything is fine and everything is just a wonderland. Oh, by the way, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine, so don't worry. But I am struggling and I want to come on here and it's going to make me a bit vulnerable. And that's alright. I just wanted to discuss and show you some of the down points to this, which aren't really down points. Shut up, Ali, just get on with it. Book writing, up until this week, had been going really, really well. And then I started to go back and read some of my chapters. And now I'm a blogger. I've been to university, I can write you scientific reports and scientific essays, that's absolutely fine. And I can write you short stories. And as I read individually, because a story is just a string of events or decisions made by a character, which are all then knitted into a story. But all it is a series of events that happen. And I realized that my individual, when I get into like something that happened, good or bad or whatever, that little bit I'm really proud of when I read it. I'm just so proud that I'm smiling, and I don't know, it's just like my baby, and I'm proud of like, oh, that sentence is sexy and it flows so well. But then when you put it all together, and I know this is completely normal, and anyone who's wrote a book will tell me that that's what the editing stage is for, to fix flow and stuff, but it just does not flow. It made me realize that an author's job is to take all of these events and tie them and sew them together and weave them into the end story seamlessly, beautifully. Like when there's a change in location, sometimes I'm reading and I'm like, whoa, that just jumped so radically, I'm not following. So I'm really happy with how I wrote it, but it doesn't flow. And anyway, I was having this kind of moment where I was like, I can't do this. This was my first experience of having doubt within myself, and I decided to record it. So, cue the clip. Alright, the past couple of days I have been struggling, like majorly struggling. Because one, it's really hit me that my book is getting so much substance now, and it's like such go time to get it done, and I've kind of realised that I'm a little bit out of my league. And the worst thing's happening to me right now, and that's doubt that I can do this. And I'm a very confident person, and if you're not confident, fake it till you make it and all that. It's kind of true in a lot of aspects, but it's like my book has no flow right now. It's a collection of events, and that's what a book is, fiction or non-fiction, a collection of events, and the writer then has to use their skill to weave them all together. Weave these events together almost seamlessly to create the story. And I'm struggling to weave. It's very all over the place. It's very sharp. It jumps, and I don't know how to do scene transitions. I'm Googling how to write scene transitions within a chapter, and I don't know, as a blogger, and I've been to uni so I can write essays, scientific essays, and I can write blog posts on short stories. And the stories, I'm really proud of, like the small events throughout the book. I'm really proud of how I've wrote them. I love them. But then when you read it as a whole, it's like, it doesn't flow, it doesn't do anything. It just jumps. Like literally, one point I'm going through like my first experience arriving on the sheep station in outback Queensland, and then the next moment I'm shooting a kangaroo in the head, and I don't know how to write the smooth, like clear scene transitions between them, because I want to skip the boring, mundane in between, and I only have a certain word count. So of 2 years in Australia, I can't write every single detail, and I'm not trying to. But then it's like keeping the exciting things in and transitioning it smoothly, I'm really struggling with. Yet as they stand individually, I'm very proud of. So that's one good thing to take from it. But so I've got to the point now where I'm going through each chapter within the first half of my book, because as I said, the second half is laid out very differently. And it is a bit more sporadic, the second half, but it's meant to be, because of the way I've structured it. So that's fine for now. I'm, you know, focusing on getting the first half up to its first draft. and the word counts there, everything like that is there and it's fine, but it just doesn't flow, and I'm really struggling. There you go, a struggle. I thought I'd share that. I decided to film that because doubt was bound to come, and this not believing in yourself and having doubt, I know from experience, and this is what I preach, and need to start practicing what I preach when it comes to this. If you don't believe you can do it, you're not gonna do it. It's simple as that, and I know that. But it was, you know, I've had such ups writing this book that it was bound to have a dip, well, a crash down dip, in my belief in myself. And it's like I said, I got to a point where I was like, I'm not an author. I've never wrote a book. This is my first ever book. And I was being really harsh on myself and really struggling. But then I kind of come to the realization that this is my first book. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. There's going to be stressful times. There's going to be highs and lows galore. Ultimate roller coaster. Proud of that. Hate that. Don't know how to fix this. Want to fix that. Want to get rid of that. To the point where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I never studied for this. I don't know how to connect scene transitions seamlessly with beautiful language. And I don't know, I'm just struggling. And that's okay. I told myself that that's okay for me to struggle and for me to not know what I'm doing. Things with me, I'm very competitive. I'm very much my own worst critic. Ask any of my old lecturers at university, my own worst critic, so bad. And I've improved a lot from that. I've been a lot easier on myself. Because before, if this had happened, I'd still be in this mindset that I can't do it, I'm failing, what the hell is wrong with me, try harder at it. But now, okay, so I'm struggling, I don't know how to do this, this and this, my book is not a failure, I even said it myself, I'm loving the certain, like, events, like, I love how I wrote so much of it, it's just, it's not flowing. I was like, okay, Alex, it's just not flowing, stop freaking out, alright? A lot of books don't flow until they get into the editing stage. I've been watching a lot of authors on YouTube where they discuss tips, and they all say the same, just get the thing written, just get it all written, and then you go back and deal with flow. And that's always what I've told myself from the start of this process, but it's so hard when you just look back and you're like, oh my god, I have so much work to do on this and I don't know where to start. And this led to me realising my biggest mistake, which I'll probably come on to in another video in a bit more detail, but I'm not reading. I'm not reading, because I'm thinking, what, do I spend 2 hours in the morning reading, or do I spend 2 hours in the morning writing? But it's getting to the point now where I'm really struggling to write. Making those connections, making it flow and seamless, I'm struggling to write. And every massive author out there, whether it's Anne Rice or Stephen King, everyone will tell you the same thing. You need to read. You need to read. It's like, if I was struggling with videos and I didn't know what kind of videos to put up, what would I do? What would I do? I'd go onto YouTube and watch other travel vloggers. Loads of other videos, get inspiration, seeing what they're doing, seeing how they're coming out of the box and getting some, you know, start clicking again. It's no different for this. The fact that I'm not reading is actually really disgusting. So, I went onto my Kindle and I downloaded a book. Now, granted, this is probably the worst book I've ever read. Which is kind of good to read one, because it gives me a lot of hope in mine. But it didn't help in the fact that there were no scene transitions or anything, because this book is basically a blow-by-blow event of a very boring trip. I'm just going to put that out there. It's easily the worst book I've ever read. I was like, damn it, this is not helping. And then my card got blocked in England. Thank you, NatWest. I do appreciate it. So now I can't buy any more Kindle books until I call my bank on the to-do list. So that's the struggle I've been having. And not only that, but another stressor is my videos aren't doing that well this week, the ones I've put up. And I kind of put one up every other day. I thought, okay, if I go to like every other day, that'll give me more time to write my book. Of course. Let's not do daily vlogs this week, let's do some more informational videos and stuff like that. And they're not, like, they're doing awful, like really bad. And I don't know if it's because they're very specific advice videos for people who would want to come to Thailand and extend their tourist visa for 30 days. So that's like adding a little bit of stress when I wake up. That, you know, because YouTube is my full-time income, I can't have that going down, and I'm like, why does no one want to watch this? What have I done? What am I doing wrong? So that's been a level of stress, and I've taken a lot on. I've just become a bit overwhelmed. I'm really sorry if you don't know these kind of videos, but I'm just literally word vomiting on the camera right now. I realise people probably do enjoy daily vlogs more. I was just scared that they'd get way too repetitive, because it's not a problem me filming and stuff. I'm okay, you know, that doesn't really take up much of my time. I can vlog without realising I'm vlogging. It's not really a conscious effort anymore, so it's not taking time out of my day. It's just the editing that takes time. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. Seriously, it means a lot, and wouldn't be here without you, as I always say, and it's the God honest truth, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's just I'm having a bit of a struggle. I'm waking up stressed, and I haven't woke up stressed in so long. I used to wake up, what is this? What are you? Get off my head. I kind of used to wake up this stressed when I was at university, like a lot, because I had such a massive workload, not just because it was my final year, but I also worked a 20-hour paid job, an 8-hour volunteer job. I was president of the society and a course rep during my third year whilst trying to write a dissertation. So I understand this feeling of where it's coming from in the morning when you wake up and you're like, oh my god, so much to do. Which is why, you know, when I promised I'd start doing meditation when I got to Chiang Mai, I haven't. I haven't been doing it. I think I'm going to do after I film this video, because it's something that will help me. It's helped me in the past greatly. It's changed my life before. Meditating and learning how to really meditate changed my life, ultimately. And it's clearly what I need. I've got a lot on my plate, and normally I thrive under this, and I've got to realise why I'm not thriving. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm thriving. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just having a down day. I am having a down. I'm having a down week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a down week. And I normally just keep it inside. When I'm struggling with something with my book, I just keep it inside, because I'm like, I'm just struggling today. Tomorrow will be different. I'll wake up and suddenly all those problems will go, and I'll just start typing away again. But they're not going away. I'm struggling with my book, and I'm okay to admit that. And I told Scott, and I got like really like, it kind of like all came out, and we had a talk, and Scott was like, please talk to me more so you don't get like this. I was like, yes, okay. Sometimes I forget to talk about it. Sometimes I just want to deal with it myself when it comes to things like this, because I don't want to admit that I can't do something. When I can do something, making a book flow, I'll do it. I'm just going to have to read more books, take on more notes, be conscientious of what I like and don't like, improve my skill set. Because editing is the skill set, really. Anyone can write a book. It's editing it down to a great piece. That's, I think, the skill, and that's where it's lying. And it's making me realise I have no skills. I don't know, my routine has gone out the window. Stress is making me not able to work to, obviously, my highest capacity, which is standard, you know, when you're relaxed, happy, content. I work so much better. That's the kind of person I am, so I hate that I'm feeling like this. That I wake up, I check YouTube, and it might not be doing so well, and I don't know why, and well, I need to figure out why, but that's just another, like, I'm deflecting, I'm just putting it off. I'm like, why is it not doing well? I'm taking, you know, a lot of time on these videos, like, Anyway, YouTube stress, not your problem, my problem. The fact that you're all still here and supporting me is just amazing, so I'm happy about that. And then I automatically think, right, I've checked YouTube, now I've got to write my book. And then it just brings that instant, Ali, you don't know what you're doing. Ali, come on, let's be real. This flow is shit, this book is going to be shit. And all those horrible thoughts come into my head. So, plan of action, I'm going to start meditating again. I need to get back to Ali who believed in herself, and it is starting to come back, but I'm still feeling very, I don't know how to describe it, very compressed in my thinking. I wake up and it's like, oh god, and I don't know what to do about it. So I thought I'd just come on, sorry, this has been a very long video, I'm gonna shut the hell up. Yeah, I thought I would just vent that. I'm on a journey. Thank you for coming along with me, and I just thought I'd document how I felt, because next week I could have an epiphany and it could all go back to normal again, but if I don't capture this now, how I'm feeling, then it's gonna act like this never happened. And a lot of you out there want to see this side of me, this side of vloggers. You're not always having a great day. And there are stresses to becoming a digital nomad, you know. It's very unpredictable. And this is one of my first big down times this week where I'm just feeling, And that's fine. It's not the end of the world. You know, I've been through worse. I've conquered worse in my life than this feeling right here. So we will be absolutely fine. I'm sorry if this felt a bit moany and ranty. I just, like I said, wanted to come on and share it with you, and I already feel a lot better, but I still need to make myself feel a lot better. Not the end of the world. We'll be fine. Have another coffee. You're good. Alright, I'm going to seriously end this video here. Yeah. Also, if you've made it this far through the video, thank you so much. Just listening to me incessantly whine. Don't know how you did it. Congratulations. I don't know whether I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. I need to like pick up my YouTube game, but I'll talk. Yeah, I mean, if you've got any suggestions though, are you not liking my videos right now, then please let me know. They might just be very specific, like I said. Do you want me to go back to daily vlogs? Because I'm more than happy to do that. I thought I'd mix it up and go to like little advice videos every other day, but that, you know, maybe that's not working and you want daily vlogs back. Just let me know down in the comments. And thank you for being here, and I will see you either tomorrow or the next day. Gonna be sorting my life out. Let's end this on a positive. I'm gonna sort my life out. Sort this crappy feeling that I'm feeling inside, because this isn't productive or happy or healthy to anyone or anything, especially me. So let's change it. Time to meditate. I'll let you know how it goes in one of my vlogs. I'll see if I can be happy. Be happy. I am happy. That's okay. I'm gonna shut up now. I am happy. I'm fine. Don't worry. Just wanted to rant. Love you. Bye.